Hey, Nomad. I am just posting everywhere that I'm streaming right now on YouTube. Thinking about deleting Twitter soon, too, because fuck Twitter. Alrighty. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the meat lair. Welcome to my little slice of hell. My little slice of Arctic hell. Oh boy, we got a lot on the docket today. Got a lot on the docket today to talk about, to hang out with, because I'm bored as fuck. Hear that, YouTube? I'm bored as fuck. You're not getting anything less than I don't fucking care today. Put the clone trooper helmet up. That ain't a fucking threat, bitch. You think that's a fucking threat? Order 66 is just an order to kill kids, and I'm fine with it. Shut the fuck up. That kind of day. Well, I have been all I did today was record voice lines and get the video ready for work tomorrow. Oh boy, motherfucking boy. We got reveals. We got stuff. We got Scott fucking Pilgrim. Oh my god. Y'all see this shit? We got reveals up the wazoo. Night Lords are getting a kill team. Oricon's getting a new model. Where's his butt buddy Trazon? Where the fuck is he? Why isn't Trazon getting a new guy? Bullshit. Wait, do you also stream on Twitch? I stream on YouTube. Which you should go subscribe! But if you already are, you're a very good lad, and I appreciate you. Okay, so fucking GW screwed me over. Because they released the next batch of codexes that... well, they didn't release the next batch of codexes yet. They released the schedule for it. And if you've been paying attention... Channel name? Announcer of Games. It is literally linked on my TikTok. You know what, TikTok? I'm gonna bitch about something here real quick. I'm gonna say this right the fuck now. None of y'all know how to read. You know why? You know what? None of you are patient. I have had multiple comments on today's video alone where people are like, is this show worth watching? And then the Scott Pilgrim video is nothing but me sucking Scott's dick. And then people are like, oh, I should have watched all the way through before commenting. No shit! I have literally pointed in every which way and direction for years where to go. Oh my god, TikTok has destroyed our collective consciousness. Holy fuck, dude. I know this is like boomers screaming into the air. Holy shit. I love you guys. But come on! Ah! Anyway. GW released the schedule for the new codexes, and holy hell, did I get fucked. If you don't know what I'm doing a Warhammer Army Guide series on YouTube, and essentially it's me going over the basic lore and how the army functions and how their units function. So that way I can help you not only decide what army looks cool to you, but which army's playstyle fits you way better. More because the TikTok layout is that's fair. That is fair. But yeah, so essentially I have those videos up on YouTube, and for the first few of them, I was just following the schedule for the released codexes. So like first was Space Marines, then it was Tyranids, so on and so forth. After I had done all the videos for each of those armies, I didn't know which one to do next. So I left it up to my Patreon to vote. Which, cool, sick, awesome. And then I would just basically pick like, okay, so like we got first, and then we got second, and then I'll do another poll, and we'll go from there. Originally, the next army was supposed to be Drukhari. Not anymore. The next army is Genestealer cults. Oh my god. In my opinion, demons and Genestealer cults, along with Drukhari, are not beginner-friendly armies for 40k. And the reason being is because collectively, their armies are fragile, their rules are complicated, and you have to basically be aware of board awareness. Demons want to control the board as much as possible. Drukhari want the game to go on as long as possible with the least amount of deaths as possible. And Genestealer cults, oh my god, their army rule is just fucking whack. If a specific unit dies, if it's a battle line, you get +1 on a d6 roll. If it's another thing, they get an additional +1, and then they can come back. You basically put a fucking marker on the table, and then that unit can pop up there. But only following the Deep Strike rules, but with the exception... Just say they can Deep Strike. With this... Holy shit, it's annoying. And I do preface this saying, like, hey, do not make these armies your first one, unless you are absolutely sure. Because these armies are very complicated. And they are not beginner-friendly, and they can be a little bit frustrating when it comes to playing the fucking game. Have I ever played D&D? Yes. But yeah, yeah, no, like, I wouldn't consider guardsmen to be... What I mean by friendly is that I don't want people to get steamrolled because they don't know what they're doing or they're forgetting, like, several hundred things. Imperial Guard are very much the army of, this is organizing a military unit. I hope you remember most of your fucking orders. I want Alpha Legion Codex. I fucking don't. I'm already sick to death of all the Alpha Legion jokes. I'm fucking sick of them. We need to get new jokes. We really do. Alpha Legion jokes are boring. Tell me, what's the joke? You're Alfarius? Everyone's Alfarius? You're in the goddamn walls? It doesn't work for you. It works with Genestealer cults because they're literally in the goddamn walls. On either Votann, Chaos Knights, or Deathwatch. I will get to them. But here's the thing. I've already said this originally. Chaos Knights and Knights, I'm just gonna lump in together. They're the same fucking army. They're the same fucking army. They're giant Titan models. One causes fear, the other one's a dick. I'm in Custodes. Cool. What are the 3 worst armies right now? Well, actually, competitively, we can look at that right now. That is not right now. Uh, Competitive win rates. Alrighty, 40k home stats, Goonhammer. Thank you very much. Okay, so top 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Top 10, from 10 to 1, Space Wolves, Necrons, Leagues of Votann, Mechanicus, Death Guard, World Eaters, Eldar, Chaos Space Marines, Black Templars, and Eldar again. Specifically, Asuryani is the Cult of the Dead. Welcome to Modern Day 40k, where I fucking hate my life. Anyway. Win rate in points by faction. That tells me nothing. Okay, so it has switched. So right now, the worst 3 armies are Drukhari, Deathwatch, and Adeptus Mechanicus. Mechanicus will be getting a codex here really soon, so it's just expected that an army who's getting their codex soon is going to suffer the worst from updates, because, well, their book's coming soon, so don't worry about it. Deathwatch is a very complicated Space Marine army where it doesn't need to be, and it's because of how you can build your kill teams. So essentially, if you don't know what a kill team is, it's essentially like a group and mixing of Marines. So like you can have like a Marine with a jump pack, with a Marine with a frag cannon, and a Marine on a bike in the same squadron. The problem becomes when you had those units inside the squad, they gave them bonuses. Like the jetpack guy allowed them to reroll charges. The bike guy allowed them to advance and still charge. This kind of a thing. They gave them bonuses. But now they don't have that, and a lot of their weapons have been nerfed and moved into command points, which fucking sucks for them, because their whole identity was that their bolt guns could essentially match any situation. The hard counter to Deathwatch was Chaos Space Marines, because Chaos Space Marines didn't give a flying fuck what they thought. Are Space Wolves good? Are Marines good? You just want your wolf and ice cream flavored shit on top of that? Yeah, they're okay. Space Marines are a bit frustrating because right now, everybody can use them. It's just that Space Wolves, again, are the most complicated when they don't need to fucking be. Because we're like, Blood Angels are like, hey, if I charge, I'm gonna hurt ya. The Dark Angels are just, hey, if you break my morale, I'ma really fucking hurt ya. And then, like, everyone else is like, oh, I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. And then their Space Wolves like, I have a saga for my characters! Does it do anything else for the army? No! Then why would I ever pick you? Fuck you! Hey, darn. Get over to the YouTube. Please, God, I need more subscribers over there. But yeah, 40k, new updates. Oricon the Diviner's getting a new model. Lots of updates. Necrons are getting their codex, I think, either at the end of this month or the start of December. Which, ooh boy. Is there a faction that has an army that acts kind of like a zombie horde? Low power but numerous? Nurgle. You would play Death Guard for that. I recently subscribed to you over there. Sick. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so if you want a zombie army, you play Death Guard. And thanks to an update, Death Guard went from being the worst army to about middle of the pack. Which is good. That's actually pretty good for them. Wait, when was this article written? I don't care about August. I care about now. We're in the now games, people. Not anywhere else. Yeah, so awesome. Good for 40k. We got updates coming. Awesome. Good times. Are there rare armies that are hard to find? No. This isn't like this isn't like Magic the Gathering where you open up a box and then like, oh, I got a rare card. No, it's you want the army, you buy the army. There's no such thing as a hard to find army. There's a lot of models that are usually sold out because competitive players buy in bulk and then sell once the list gets nerfed that they made. So, no, there are no hard-to-find armies in 40k. Wait, it's not August anymore? I know! We're in November! It's cold now! Unless you live in a backwards place like the southern states. Don't lie to me, you know you're backwards. Anyway. So, Scott Pilgrim. Gonna start night soon. Cool. Notice me. You have been noticed. You are watched. Any Rex on a 40k novel featuring tech priests? There's literally Mechanicum, the book, which is set in the Horus Heresy, but Mechanicus books. There's Priests of Mars, Gods of Mars, Lords of Mars. Blah. Forge of Mars. Flesh and Steel. Servants of the Machine God. There's a lot. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Holy fuck, the new show is good. Go watch it. Please, for the love of God, that shit is great, fantastic. I will snort that show if I can. It is so good. It is amazing. You are recommending the finale of the Horus Heresy. Stop it. People, God, man, I want them to make a book about NIDS from the perspective of the NIDS. Okay, allow me to tell you what that is. I'm going to tell you what that is. Food. Hungry. Eat. Consume. That is essentially all you're asking for. Mmm, tasty. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I've been bored all day. I got my work done today, and then I just kind of had nothing else to do, so I was bored. And now I'm here. Go to YouTube, please, TikTok. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Good shit. Good shit. Animation. Amazing. Music. Solid. Voice acting. Great too. Why did you read that line so flatly? Story. Wonderful. Everything. Amazing. Would recommend 10 out of 10. Kim Pine, still best girl. Ramona Flowers. Oh my god. Every other character in the show. Good shit. Good shit. 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Good shit. The problem that I have with the show, though, and this is upon reflection, because I watched it last night and I binged it with my wife, it is better watched after you have read the books and watched the movie. You can watch it without having either of those things, but it helps to have both those things, because then in-jokes make more sense, references make more sense, and the story itself will make more sense. What show is this? Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Good fucking shit. Good show. Love it, love it, love it. I just bought the Scott Pilgrim game on my Switch. I forgot how much fun it was. It's such a fun game! Brutal. Fucking brutal, though. Holy shit. You have 4 friends, you're not seeing your friends anywhere on the screen. You are lost. Have fun picking out your pixels from the other guys. Good shit, though. Holy hell. Fun as hell. Good game. 8 out of 10. But yeah, no, the Scott Pilgrim show, really fucking good. I can't go into spoilers, because, well, it's brand fucking new. But I agree with everyone else on this one. I'm gonna sing its praises. My only complaints are that, like, yeah, some of the line reads are kind of flat, and, when I get the My Hero Academia wall scroll, I got it, like, years ago. I've had this thing for years. Do you like fish sticks? No, I don't like fish sticks. I think fish sticks are gross. I don't like fish that much. Who remembers old Cartoon Network games? Oh, buddy. I'm Canadian. I grew up with Teletoon. I had Teletoon games. I had Teletoon, dude. Shit is wild. Was it any different? No, it was just Canadian Cartoon Network. Wild. Do you got anime on your wall? Do I have porn anime on my wall? No? No, if you could get your fucking eyes checked, you could see. You could see. Maybe you're too much stuck in the cornfield. Fish has not a very fun texture. For some reason, it feels the same as yarn. Oh my god, finally someone put it into words. I don't want to invite anybody? What? Okay, if you're gonna be just annoying... Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to invite you. I am so sorry. I was trying to block somebody, and then my fingers fat thumbed because I'm so big. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna make this rule right the fuck now. If you're just gonna be an annoying... If you're gonna be an annoying little bitch in my chat, I'm just gonna block you, or I'm gonna ignore you. That's how things are gonna go from now on. Don't be annoying. Video's lagging, or you still having PC problems? Knock on wood. Okay. No, I haven't had PC problems in about 4 days. My PC blue screened again. I don't know why. I am so very fucking tired. Where did I get my Clone Trooper helmet? I went to Disneyland. I went to fucking Disneyland and I paid $150 for that thing. It's the only thing I brought back with me from my honeymoon. Fuck that plane ride. Fuck airports, dude. Fuck them. I'm not gonna get mad at the employees. I'm just get mad at the fucking companies that run the airports. Fuck them. They're terrible. Garbage. Trash. Those companies are bad and they should feel bad. They treat their employees like shit and they treat their customers like shit. And we gave lag. I don't know what's going on because it's not telling me shit. Apparently it's fine on YouTube. It's fine over here on the great YouTube space. Yo, YouTube, how's it going? What's going on with you guys? You guys have just been sitting there looking at me like I'm supposed to do something for you. What's going on? What's happening? Come on, YouTube. Don't be a dead corpse. Move. Move already. Announcer of games, more like baller at games, am I right? I actually suck at them. Knowing you're a fellow high-functioning autistic, do you also have problems with textures of certain foods? Like, for example, me with tomatoes. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, TikTok is glitching out over here because TikTok is stupid. So, I think I'll join the YouTube stream instead. Alright, yeah, join there. Frankie Frankenstein. Hey. Yes, I have had problems with certain foods. If it doesn't smell good to me, I'm usually just like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Textures, it depends. But that's not really a inherently autistic thing. That's just kind of that's a people thing. People like certain textures more than other people, and some people just fucking despise some textures. Me personally, I love pasta, but I hate pasta that's like green, red, and yellow. I fucking hate that. I will just take regular pasta. Has all the old Three Stooges episodes? I don't know what that is. But yeah, what else is new? Not a lot's been going on. Did you saw those custom painted Space Marines in Transflight colors? Yes, I'm actually friends with the creator. Me, I like them. I like them. I get along with them like a house on fire. To adjust my camera. Sorry about that. Sorry, did you not see the... Sorry, did you not see not... Did you see not saw typo? Did you see those custom made in Space Marine? You never watched the Three Stooges? Oh, okay. No, I've watched Three Stooges, but yeah, I am friends with Cerberus, the person that made those models, and Cerberus is incredible. It sucks they don't do commissions, because god damn it, they got talent. Fuck, they're amazing and wonderful, and they can roast like absolute nothing. It's great. It's great watching them just like... It's great to watch them roast people, but I can tell they also don't enjoy doing it that much, because it's like, this is boring, and you are just being annoying and boring kind of a thing to these people that, like, come and attack him and threaten him. Got any funny stories playing Warhammer games? I actually do. So, years ago, my local store ran an event called Dance of the Gods. So, essentially, regular tournament day with special rules. Essentially, every turn, well, every in-game round, one player, alternating between them, would roll for a 2d6 on a table that was created by the people that made the event. Essentially, it was like 2 to 12, and each one did a different thing. At the time, I was playing orcs. I was playing Goth Clan orcs, and I made it to the finals. I was playing in the finals of that mission, and essentially the mission we got was Keep Away. It was just the Keep Away mission back in 8th edition. So essentially there's an objective in the middle of the board, and you and your opponent basically just make a mad dash for it and grab it. I was playing against Knights Cross Imperial Guard, one of the most annoying competitive armies in the whole fucking game at the time. It was annoying, it was dumb, I fucking hated it, but whatever, we'll do it. Game is going heavily back and forth, but I managed to grab the objective. My mech on a bike got the objective, and so long as he didn't advance, I could move with the objective. Awesome, cool. His knights, so we rolled for the last round, and it was Gork and Mork. Gork and Mork had two abilities. One, if you have a friendly unit, you can teleport it anywhere on the board following Deep Strike rules. Okay, not good for me. That's Knights. Funny thing, the second ability was, if you're playing orcs, you can grab one of your opponent's models and teleport it somewhere else on the board. He assaults my big mech on a bike, and my war boss and my pain boy, and he manages to kill my mad mech on a bike, but he fails to kill my war boss and pain boy. I then look at him and said, is there any way for you to stop me from grabbing the objective? He says, yes, you're locked in combat. I respond with, no, I'm not. May I grab your model? I then pick up his knight. I then move it to the other side of the board, outside my deployment zone. I put it down. I look him dead in the eye. And then I walk back over to where my pain boy is, and I tell him to his face, my pain boy grabs the objective. No, we had been playing for 4 hours. It was 11 at night. I was tired and annoyed. He was annoying me by being a rulesy bitch. And everybody was watching. They watch my pain boy grab the objective and walk off into the sunset into his deployment zone, both scoring me, enter your enemy's deployment zone, and holding the objective. Eat my ass. That is still told to this day at my local place, and I just stand there going, don't annoy me. I will be a petty dick. Hmm. 40K is really more of a, it's a funny situation that you get yourself into, more than, anything else. And there's a lot of times where you will be like, the game is rested on a single roll kind of a thing. And it is extremely, like, nail-biting sometimes with how wild some of these rolls can get. And it can be, like, at the beginning of a game. It can be at, like, the end of a game, the middle of a game. I remember where there was a time I was trying out Deathwatch. I had bought a Deathwatch army. We were doing a slow grow kind of a thing. And I was having fun with them. And I was facing against my brother in a game. He was playing Tau. And I'm like, okay, this shouldn't be that hard. My Deathwatch captain with Xenophase Blade and Storm Shield charges your XV broadside. By all accounts, I should have killed that broadside. I did not. I did not. The broadside and him stood there staring at each other like they're long-lost lovers the entire fucking game. I could have been using that captain anywhere else, but nope! The broadside was like, nah. And before anyone asks, well then why didn't you just pull him out? I was standing in front of a broadside. If you don't know what that is, that's a giant mech that kills tanks. So, no, the solution was not walk away, because if I chose to do that, my poor captain was dead. I had a top-tier meta deck, and I lost a gimmick coin flip deck. Jesus. Today I put money down on the Xmas Votan bundle. That shop only got 2 of them. Damn. Nat 1s. Gotta love them. Oh, yeah. Nat 1s are terrible. Actually, it's really strange. What are we talking about? We're talking about Warhammer, because why the fuck not? It's really strange, actually. So, back in the day, Orcs had a rule called Daka Daka. If you don't know what Daka Daka is, it's essentially... Orc shooting's really piss poor. On a 6-sided dice... They only hit on 5s and 6s. The idea is that, well, there's 30 of them, and you get 2 shots a model for their machine guns, so... usually you'll be pretty fine. Daka Daka, on a hit roll of 6, generates an additional hit. I have a really strange ability where when I roll for shooting for orcs, I go positive. Yeah, you heard me right. I go positive when shooting orcs. I end up with more shots. Not like, oh, like he rolled, like, out of a pile of 30 dice, he rolled, like, maybe 5 6s. And then he got, like, 10 shots at, like, he got 5 additional shots out of that. No! I roll 25 additional shots. My brother and our friend banned me from playing orcs. Ha fucking za. Orcs be funny like that for me. I'm gonna buy the World Eaters bundle when it comes out. Good deal. But yeah, a lot of my more funnier stories come from orcs, surprisingly enough, because, like, orcs are just completely random. You are at the mercy of RNG the entire time. And every time someone tries to, like, make this grand plan against me, it doesn't work. Unless the board is specifically built to be in my opponent's favor, it never works for them. And I just get really annoying with orcs because, well, what's the best strategy orcs got? I'm gonna throw my corpses. I'm gonna keep throwing bodies at you till you're dead. It is gonna be the cheapest way to buy anger on that box. But yeah, played another tournament. I had my orc army. It was an orc goth pressure list, and essentially, well, no, it wasn't goth pressure list. It was Death Skulls. I was playing Death Skulls, where, like, I get cover for being out in the open. I get this and I get that. I can redeploy units left and right. I was very weird with it. And I only lost 1 game to Grey Knights, and that was because the board was built in such a way that I was fucked. I couldn't move my units reliably. And, like, I got totaled that game because the Grey Knight player was just fucking annoying with teleporting around. God damn it, 9th edition Grey Knights were garbage for being, like, one of the most annoying armies to fight against. But 3 out of 4 games, I was fucking with people the entire game. They couldn't do much to me. They couldn't see me, or they couldn't fire at me, and it was just like, God, I hate your fucking blob of 30 idiots. And now I charge with a reroll. No! I made, I think, like, 5 charges that were over 10 plus. So I was very happy with that. Hello from the friendly neighborhood Space Wolves, Space Marine. Hello. But yeah, what other funny stories are there? Trying to think. Ah, yes, there was me versus Genestealer cults. I was Ultramarines fighting Genestealer cults. For some strange reason, every time we rolled on the board, our dice would just end up like this. They would just magically end up like that. It was really weird. We don't know why. Have I ever played any of the Jak and Daxter games? I've only ever played 2. And I have had no desire to go back. I have had no desire to go back and look at Jak and Daxter. And it's because, like, hey guys, I need you to really look at Jak and Daxter 2 and tell me to my face and say that it's good. Because I look at Jak and Daxter 2 and all I fucking see is an empty clone of fucking Grand Theft Auto. To be honest, Jak 2 was the worst. Fair's fair. I saw a elder play charge an army of orcs, and you know how that went. He went, wah. The first one was good. Man, the first one had an identity. Holy shit. Shock and awe, dude. Jak and Daxter Combat Racing is the best Jak and Daxter. Just say you like playing shittier Mario Kart. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. Everyone's like, fuck. God damn it, kids. I'm alright. Agreed? It's funny whenever people try to copy Mario Kart. The only one to do it successfully was fucking Crash Bandicoot. And now like, there's genuine arguments online. Total fucking flame wars about which is better, Crash or Mario Kart. Holy shit, there's advantages to both. I prefer the handling and item management of Mario, but I can see the fucking appeal of Crash Nitro Kart. I'm usually into Warhammer for the lore rather than the game. Like, had other game modes, the racing. I never played 3 or Lost Frontier. Aramis, you have missed me losing my shit. That's it. Question about your lore knowledge. Do you know Mech Warrior lore? Not a lot. I... Guys, I already got, like, so many other things I have to research. Battletech lore is really hard for me. The problem is that, like, there's not a lot of characters in Battletech that I can just kind of, you know, look at. So, yay, pain. Like, if it was just racing, I admit, but it had Demolition Derby mode and a couple of others. Have you played Luigi's Mansion on GameCube? Yes! I streamed it, actually. And I nearly had a fucking mental breakdown because the delay between controller to computer was fucking atrocious. And I was fighting the Boo boss, and that took forever. Who, in your opinion, will be the next Trader Primer? I've answered this question a million fucking times! 4 gods, we got Magnus, Morty, Angron. I need you to really think. Use those brains I stole for you. Who's coming? I have said it a million times. Who's coming? 4 gods, we got 3 of them already. Which one hasn't gotten one yet? I'm about ready to start banning people that keep asking me that fucking question. Anarchy, stop being a bitch. Finally read about the Demonculaba. Had to get the book because holy crap, I don't know how to deal with it. I need the context of it. Holy shit. Okay, so bear with me. There is a guy named Hansu. He is a very strange Iron Warrior, as he has the gene seed of both Perturabo and Rogol Dorn. He is very much a guy who cares about his brothers, but is also willing to do the most horrific fucking shit you will ever goddamn see. He basically needed more Marines, because the attrition rate of the Iron Warriors is basically me at McDonald's. So, he decides, hey, what if we take demons and women and gene seed and mix them together? And we literally birth Space Marines. I cannot do it justice about how fucked up, how disgusting, how messed up all this shit was. It nearly made me throw up because of how visceral it was described. It made the 4th Company captain of the Ultramarines cry. And not just like, oh my god, it's so terrifying. It was, ah! 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 What the fuck? I was inside that thing! Ah! What? Fuck! Ah! That is essentially an entire chapter of the book. I kid you fucking not. Hansu is a very fucked up individual. It is very dark. It is extremely messed up. Like the heresy. I may regret buying it, but I must have knowledge. Ugh. Let's be honest, it doesn't take much to make an Ultramarine cry. I call them Smurfs, for example. Hey, Blood Angels, what's your entire lore? Dad's dead! The biggest fucking crybabies are Blood Angels in all their subchapters, minus the Flesh Terrors. Y'all keep making fun of me, and I'll rip you apart. Y'all keep coming after the Ultramarines, but the Ultramarines are the most badass fucking chapter of Space Marines. Sorry, I'll stop being bitch now. Literally, I need everybody to look at me for 5 seconds, and literally tell me, what is Blood Angel's lore except for whining, bitching, and complaining? Every fucking book I've read about them is literally them bitching or whining or complaining about their situation. I get it! You're a hungry vampire! Get over it! I like the Ultra Smurfs. Another knowledge question. Apologies. Warhammer Total War lore connected. No, Warhammer Total War... Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k are two very separate things. Yes, I've talked about Scott Pilgrim. Boss, I wasn't prepared for that. Well, too fucking bad! I gotta live with Ultramarine jokes every goddamn day! It is time for the other chapters to get their fucking comeuppance! Blood Angels, all they do is bitch and whine. All they do is complain. Oh my god, Dante complains that he's not dead yet. Oh my god, if you want to die so bad, jump out the airlock! Fuck! The only people who don't complain within the Blood Angels chapter is Raffen and Mephiston. And I fucking hate Mephiston. Because he's just, I am literally the ultimate Blood Angel, and no one can tell me otherwise. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. God damn it! Space Wolves, you're a bunch of fucking pugs, get over it. The Third Legion is a bunch of peacocks that really need to get the fuck over themselves. Yes, they are masters of perfection. They are a really good legion. But goddamn, are their entire legion structure is nothing but a frat boy party. Except the frat boys, instead of being annoying-ass jocks, are just fucking the worst kind of nobility. Aren't Flesh Terrors the ones stuck in the Black Rage? I think you remember that from your video. They embrace the Black Rage. But their fifth captain, the guy who founded their chapter, was a total fucking cool guy. Have you read Berserk? Yes. Do you have a favorite Traitor Legion? Favorite Traitor Legions, top 3. Thousand Sons at number 1, Sons of Horus at number 2. I'm sitting here trying to remember. Iron Warriors at 3. Yeah. Is it true the Thousand Sons reclaimed what's left of Prospero, or are they still in the Eye? They have reclaimed Prospero. It is still a dead desert world, but they're home, I guess, to the best of our knowledge. Which chapter is the most justified in their bitching? It kinda depends on who you ask. I think the size of the Emperor are pretty justified. Because, like, they're mostly dead. And, like, they kinda can't catch a fucking break. You think the Lamenters got it bad? The size of the Emperor have to regularly go into Tyranid fleets to find their shit. Are some of your skits based on real-life encounters with toxic nerds and gatekeepers? Yes! I hate my life. Death Guard. Astro Claws. Love the Astro Claws. Love the Bad Dab War. My favorite lore in all of 40k. Bad Dab War basically shows all the gatekeeping fucks that they don't know Warhammer lore at all and how fucking useless and garbage the Imperium is. It's great. And they hate when I bring it up. Yeah, no, I love Astro Claws. My Space Marine chapter was actually Loyalist Astro Claws until Luftiron was removed as a model, and I had to basically change everything again. The Lamenters, because they're straight up cursed. They're sad, but I dock points because that's the whole fucking point of them. I like the Crimson Slaughter. They are Chaos Reasonable Marines. No, they're not! They're insane madmen! I got told I was gatekeeping when I tried to cite comic source material about something with Batman. What? More context than that! What Space Marine chapter would you put Obama in? I don't fucking know. And why is Obama being brought up in this? Is one faction more expensive than the others? Knights are pretty expensive because, like, they're $200 a model. But you're really running only 5 of them. Custodes is the cheapest army because they have the lowest model count besides Knights. But, yeah. If the Crimson Slaughter have honorable, then the Emperor's children are level-headed and restrained! What's your opinion on the Imperial Fists? They gotta stick up their ass. I tried to say Batman won't always have prep time, and that is that contingency plans don't always work. How? That's not gatekeeping. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. What? How is that gatekeeping? Gene Stealers are quite expensive. I'd kind of like to see the uncorrupt Fulgrim return, but that's wishful thinking. Never gonna happen! It's funny because DK guessed it with no hints, and Bricky got kind of sad about it. Oh my god, Bad Dab War. Holy shit, Bricky fucking DK guessed it. Bricky's like, who fucking told? Who told? Who spoiled the surprise? And DK's like, yes! Yes, Rare DK win! Great, great moment. Love that. I used to love IG until I started reading the novels, and darn. Yeah, reading Guard novels is really depressing. Hope you like a character casualty list of 98%. And then the main character dies in the next book. Crimson Fists are better than Imperial Fists. Black Templars beat both. Black Templars suck! Again, I'm going to preface this. Guys, regardless of what I say about every chapter or Legion, these are my personal opinions. Do not take them to heart. Do not think these insults are directed at you. I am merely criticizing the lore and the chapter. If you like these groups that I am making fun of, more power to you. You see something in them that I do not. Well, we're going to rag on the Black Templars. Oh, look at me! I'm the most hated son of Dawn! Everyone thinks that I'm a rule-breaking asshole. But look at me! I am the most loyal to the Emperor! Everything I do makes everything worse! That's the Black Templars. I mean, technically there is an uncorrupted Fulgrim. Trazon has him, and he's a clone, but still counts. Here's the thing about Trazon. If you're put in Trazon's vault, you are officially dead in the 40k universe. You are never getting out. Until GW thinks they can make money off of you again. Could an outside entity influence the orcs into creating a wall on a specific sector? Done already. It's called Gork and Mork. The more jokes, the better about my faction. It's good to show the silly side of 40k lore. Assume that every Primarch plays video games. Who's playing Fortnite? Vulcan. No, Dorn does not play Fortnite. No. Dorn would look at Fortnite and go, that is unrealistic. It would not take that much time. Dorn would literally play Castle Building Simulator. If you were to follow one of the Chaos Gods, which one would you choose? I choose Tzeentch! Sure, I could randomly spawn with a bird head, but at least I get cool magics. Plus, just as planned. Everything I do fucking fails, just as planned. I win. Question, what is your opinion on Gurren Lagann's story? I think it's good. I think it's good. I hate that Yoko is 14 years old. I hate that. Fuck you, Japan. You can't say Black Templars suck. That is an insult to all that sucked in life. Oh my god. Have you heard the theory that the Emperor only lives because the Orc... Yes, I've heard it. Is Corvus going to return, or is he just going to keep hunting the traitor Primarchs? I don't know. Kaminia's death hurt the worst. I was already dead inside. I want a guard novel where the main character is Krieg, and in chapter 1 we discover he's a perpetual with an insanely short respawn timer. So the book is just him dying in insane and funny way to serve the Emperor. God, that'd be boring. That'd just be 40k fucking Deadpool. God, no. Guys, I'm gonna explain something to you. Deadpool, if he's not played by Ryan Reynolds, is boring. What's the joke? Lol random? I'm sorry. I personally find him boring. And any character like him is boring. I'm sorry. I had a friend who was like a brother to me. That's why that character's death hurt so bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not answering that. Could Corvus actually kill the traitor Primarchs? It is possible to kill a demon inside the warp permanently. Kaldor Drago has done it numerous times. If I could live in any anime world, which one would I choose? I'd choose any slice of life. Guys, holy fuck, I need you to understand something. How fucking terrifying would it be to live in any anime world that isn't similar to our own? Naruto! Oh god, ninja wizards! They're summoning giant monsters! What the fuck? The death toll is in the thousands. Dragon Ball. Beerus has a bad day. I'm dead. Oh, fucking no. The least we say about Berserk, the better. Fullmetal Alchemist. Haha, funny joke. I can do magic with a special circle. Ah! And now I'm a dog. Anyone else seeing a problem here? Anyone else seeing what the fuck is going on? I would rather get hit by Truck-kun 1,000 times than be stuck in any anime, fantasy, or sci-fi world, because holy fuck! They're terrifying! I need you guys to seriously look at this, and it's basically just asking me, hi, how would you like to die today? That is essentially every time someone has asked me, what world would you like to live in? It's just me hearing, how do you want to die? But what about Gundam? Oh yes! The series where a man can just decide, hey, so you know quantum particles in physics? I just invented a mech that can go as fast as them, and you will never see it coming. You're dead, and you didn't even know it. Oh, how about the fact that nukes are a thing, and they regularly nuke planets? No, thank you. No isekai for daddy, please. No! I am not touching Sword Art Online. That shit is garbage. Trash. Sword Art Online is one of the worst things to happen to anime. Why? Well, aside from being an annoying dipshit anime that's plot holes are so fucking big I can drive a goddamn semi through them. The characters are poor. They're just insert fanfiction here. They're just insert me into story here. Kirito never can lose. Also, fucking microwaves. No! Your taste in anime is trash and you should feel bad. Did you watch Overlord? No! I did not. Even though the fucking voice actor for Dr. Gero in Dragon Ball Z Abridged is the main character, and he has a silky smooth voice that goddamn would melt my ears. In the good way. How about the Battletech universe? Same problem with the fucking Gundam universe. Except this time it's corporations doing it. And Christian extremism. Ah! I didn't notice you made me a bad anime fan. What is a good anime fan? We're all garbage. I sit here watching Kaguya, Love is War, Horimiya, and fucking hit what's their name? Fuck. Tomo-chan. The fuck is that anime called? Tomo-chan. Tomo-chan is a girl. I sat there and watched those three. I am in no position to judge anyone. I too am garbage. Oh man, did not just say Akira. Guys, a 12-year-old has a temper tantrum and takes out nearly half of fucking Tokyo in Akira. No thanks. And by the way, again, these are not worlds you want to live in! Why? Why does everyone want to live in these post-apocalyptic hellholes? I am genuinely concerned. I don't really like Eminence and Shadow. It just feels like another isekai plotline. It is. It is. But it's dumb. And it makes fun of itself. All the time. My guilty enemy is Code Geass. What does it say about me? You're either gay or you're questioning. Danganronpa? Man, I really hate kids. The anime. I'm just gonna watch them suffer and die because it's legal torture porn. Great. I want to live on Cadia. You'll be living in an asteroid field. Konosuba. Guys, it's played up for laughs, but if I have to deal with the Demon Lord every goddamn day, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Anime worlds and Warhammer are places I'd rather not live in. Getting us off topic, how would the Primarchs do as streamers? Like, are they just chatting or specific game series? Gullyman would maximize his entire fucking stream set. He would be the most popular out of his brothers because he actually follows trends and everything and knows how to be charismatic and talk to people. The worst is fucking Lorgar. You know why? Who the fuck is actually sitting here listening to Bible streams? Who the fuck is actually listening to Bible streams? It's Lorgar, that's the worst. Fist of the North Star universe. Stop. I kind of like the King's Game anime with horror aspects to it. I need you people to stop. I need you people to stop. Guys, if you want to die, just say it. I want to die all the time. I just say it. It's okay. It's okay to say it. Kaijudo. What the fuck is Kaijudo? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Oh, you mean the Mystic Animals, where it's a literal fight for the fate of the world? With giant monsters? No thanks! Guys, the only world I'd like to live in is Yu-Gi-Oh! Because despite everything going wrong every 3 to 4 years, at least I get to do it with a fun card game, with holograms, and it's relatively normal, aside from the monkeys that can duel! Anime is stupid, is what I'm trying to say here. If you have to get isekai and want to be safe but have a cool... Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade. What's the worst that happens? Oh, Moses split the sea with a spinning top. Cool. Just confirming that Moses is real. Thanks for that. That's where he gets sent to hell with a pretty necklace. Son of a bitch! How many Yu-Gi-Oh! Villains have necklaces? What's your thoughts about Hellsing Ultimate? It's stupid fun. It's stupid fun, and that's all it is. If you're looking for deep meaning, go somewhere else. How about Guyver Universe? Fuck. God, what the fuck is Guyver? No, I'm not dealing with that. Nope. Guys, if there could be creatures that exist that choose to destroy worlds and planets, I don't want to live in that universe. First off, I really fucking don't. Y'all could be like, well, you could be a hero. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I prefer my mental health and sanity, thank you. I just got them back. Are you caught up with My Hero Academia? Do you understand what the fuck is going on there? No! Boss, the Dueling Monkey was a one-time... Nope! Dueling Monkey came back in all the seasons. They showed up multiple times. The Dueling Monkey is there forever, and you have to live with that knowledge. I'm sitting here on Toradora. I choose death. Omnissiah, what the fuck did I just say about universes where someone can just choose to destroy the planet? Z-City gets flattened every other week! I'm just gonna stop answering questions. Y'all know my limits. I'm not doing it. Our world sucks. But it's better than dealing with the bullshit of anime. Tell you that fucking much. But it's really cool, I promise. I'm not dying for that. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm not the main character in that universe, and I never would be. I'm the poor bastard that gets murdered. I'm the fucking Thatch of One Piece. Y'all remember Thatch? He's the guy Blackbeard stabbed in the throat. That's me. It's a bizarre form of rent control for Saitama. Angron deserves better. Period. You are the main character, you just don't know it. Oh, cool! So I can prepare my anus for fucking absolute torture. Thanks for that! I didn't ask for this shit. Do I get dead parents? Are my parents alive? Are they dead? Is it one parent's dead, the other's alive, and resents me for being alive? Are they an abusive dick? What's going on? What's my main character motivation? Why am I fighting? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Monsumo? I'm done. I'm done. We're bringing up shit Pokemon now. Fuck. We're done. Stream's done. Stream's done. If you haven't already, go to my YouTube and subscribe from TikTok, please. Goddamn. My brain is just gone. Holy shit. Nope, we're done. We're done. No more. I'm good. No more of this. I'm done. If I spoke like Jar Jar, I would eat my teeth. So it's kind of a, do you want to go slow or do you want to go fast kind of a thing. Don't you run off. Oh, I'm running off. Go and subscribe to YouTube, everyone! Announcer of games, goodbye! No. I just ended the live on TikTok. Pain. Oh no, did the internet finally did you in? What did I miss? Don't ask me to isekai myself to another world. I will not give you a good answer. Because all the answers suck. I'm not doing it. You can't isekai me. Fuck you. Okay. No, guys, God damn it, you're not getting it. Ah! I don't want to. I don't wanna. It's it's bad enough that someone in those worlds just exists that can make my brain explode by thinking it. I'm not doing it. No. Nuh-uh. Not happening. Fucking, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the best of the best, and it still sucks. We're not. No. We're done. We're done. We're done for the night. Please don't forget to donate. Leech, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Donate to the Ko-fi, please. I am very poor and need your guys' help. I love you guys. Stop asking me this question. And I will talk to you all on Wednesday.